Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining me. This is David, the Lion's Kiln, and we're continuing our stream in the Big Mountain, Big MT. This is Fallout New Vegas, and thank you for joining me. I was inspired by some, I was actually inspired by the hacker known as 4chan. Hell yeah! He inspired me to do some streaming today, so thanks for the inspiration. It's been a little bit. I've been working a couple jobs and doing, just life in here and there. Ooh, a skill book. So we're back. I've done a little bit of exploring myself off stream, so just exploring this facility here. See if we can pick up anything interesting. There's these interesting holograms everywhere, and I can only suspect this is where the research came for the Sierra Madre security, but if not confirmed that. We also have the storyteller. Take a bow, storyteller. Yeah. And we have Edna kicking around here somewhere. Excuse me, Edna. Hello, Edna. So yeah, let's check this place out a bit. What is this, a balcony or something? Oh! Okay. Staircase. Just a skeleton down here. It looks like... Whoa! A little drunk. No, we're good. We're good. Got a metal box here. Looks like a little bit of loot here. Plasma grenades, Stimpack. Very good. Yeah, so we're about right. I think we've done enough around.
Dr. Mobius's army. His robust ruffians crawl everywhere in search of intelligence to devour and stupefy.
Thanks for that. We're just gonna make our way back to the sink. We could fast travel, but hopefully we can find some people along the way. We have our modified K9000 here. Alright. Keep moving on.
I knew it.
I hope it doesn't hurt too bad. You don't have any.
Oh yeah.
This one looks pretty tough.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Whoa now. Where is my high... What did I do with that gun? Must have given it to the storyteller. That sucks. I have the Dragoon sword. Alright. I'm sorry. Need something more... Ah!
Stimpaks. Maybe you'd be better off with an autodoc suit.
Yeah, maybe suit.
Fighting over.
Damn self-loathing stealth suit. Alright. That's a good welcome to the game. Good job, storyteller. Let's keep making our way. All along the way we find dead night stalkers. And hey in the chat to the hacker known as 4chan. Thanks for joining me. It's awesome.
This one looks pretty tough.
Oh, we got a lobotomite. Oh, storyteller.
That's all.
A man after my own heart.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Come at me, lobotomite. Ah, yeah. Woo! What mods are we using? Got a few mods. I couldn't really go through the whole... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh no!
Maybe you'd be better off with an auto-dock suit.
We're in a little bit of trouble. What mods are we using? It's a good question. Actually, you know what? I will read a few of them out. The stream might do a little bit. We got we're using the 4 gigabyte Fallout updated, the Archimedes 2 350 mod. I got the essential visual enhancements, the Eve mod, Fallout realistic lighting, Hall of Equipment, high-res chems and health texture, improved noise texture, money, higher quality, New Vegas stutter remover, New Vegas anti-crash, pre-war money retexture, Project Nevada DLC support, Project Nevada Eve support, the mod configuration menu, the storyteller mod, wasteland clothing, high-res texture, weaponry texture project, the 12 mil weaponry texture project, what weapon is that? I'm not sure. And the Yukigage unofficial patch, the Yup, which is a large mod. So yeah, I hope that helps out a little bit. Let's see if we can get back into our game here. Okay. I hope that didn't. I hope that worked. Did you hear me? Oh no! Oh yeah! Help! Help! I forgot. Totally forgot what I was doing there. Help! Help! What can we do here? Fixing things. I can put up a mod list. That's what I should do. I'll write them all down when I'm done the stream, and I'll put them up for everybody. Yeah, I play with them. I've had more in the past, and I turn them on, I turn them off, I experiment a little bit. Seems pretty stable right now. I run into a few crashes here and there, but it's not bad. Addicted to Psycho. Haha. My man. All right. Ah man.
That's all.
Woo! That was a close one. Storyteller? The hell were you doing? I was just there. Where were you? God damn it. Okay. Onwards. Where are we going here? Where's the big dome? Ah, here we go. Ah, the Mod Dust
Ready?
Survival
Steady.
Simulator.
Fighty.
This time. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Getting me! Come back here! This guy's pretty fast. Jesus.
That's all.
Yeah, what is this Mod Dust Survival Simulator? Can you give me a little brief
Ready? Steady.
summary?
Fighty.
What kind of mod is it exactly? Whoa, look at them all. Lobotomites are just coming out here and just here and there. We have Elijah's advanced lair. Let's use that for a bit. Ah! There goes your legs.
Nice dealt with.
Yes, I am running mods. Nice to see you, Ooh. I'm playing Dust. Is that Is that what the hacker known as 4chan's talking about too? Are you running mod dust? Is this mod dust survival simulator? Tell me more. Yeah. Dust Survival Simulator is a wow, what's up survival simulator inside of Fallout New Vegas. Takes place 20 years after the event of Fallout New Vegas. Oh, interesting. The Cloud and the tunnelers, the Cloud. Huh, interesting. The Cloud, like, interesting. And the Ghost people, they all came from the Mojave. And you know the NCR kind of took over, and then everything just went to shit. Haha. Ah, very nice. That's a good summary. Thank you. Very nice.
Oh no, we're out of medics.
Very good. I give that a like. Yeah, that sounds really cool. I'd like to check this out. Oh, lobotomite. Caught you sleeping.
Ready, steady, fighting.
Another one. Yeah, it sounds really interesting. Anything to expand New Vegas, it's just one of the greatest games. Like, what can we say? Oh, look at this. Look at this guy. He's just standing there. Oh, yeah.
Who do you think is cuter, Dr. Klein or Dr. Boros?
Dr.
Cessation
Klein
of
or Dr.
hostilities
Boros?
complete.
I'm gonna go with Boros. Mod page about it, so if you like, go on Google. I can just up to the left there and stream, and I just look at the Dust Survival Simulator. It's a real cool mod, and it's on Nexus. Alright. Sweet. And we'll check it out. Oh. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I'm going to the wrong dome. Oh my god. I'm just walking along, reading stuff. That's awesome. Well, thank you very much, the hacker known as 4chan. We will check that out. Maybe we'll do some videos on it. Who knows? We'll just make our way back here, and we'll get on the big finale. I think it's pretty good. I've spent enough time in the big mountain for now. We get up this way. I think we're ready to head back to the Mojave. And yeah, we have other DLC to go through for later quests, later videos. Speaking of the Cloud, we haven't...
Sneaking done.
Oh.
Fighting now.
Fighting. We haven't made our way through Dead Money yet in this playthrough. So that will be fun. Ugh. Rad. Who do we got? Night Stalker. You've gained the Abominable perk. Rank 1. Very good. What's going on over here? Can't believe we have to go all the way around. Whoa! Lobotomites! I'll take that Proton Axe. We'll also take that Proton Axe. Alright. We're making our way around.
Was that a...
Finally. Thank you, storyteller. I think we've done enough walking. Come on. Let's go, guys. Let's get this on. Oh, alright. It's not like your average Fallout New Vegas mod. This is the mod that is hardcore mode, but it's like on the hardest difficult. That does sound very hard. I'm not playing hardcore mode, but I've tried it out in previous. It's kind of it's a bit of torture.
Have you done all we asked?
It's
If
fun,
not, we will not hesitate to ask again.
Yes, Dr. Klein.
Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them, as I have indicated.
Yes, I've recovered all the technological information, Klein.
What? You did? Your survival, let alone success, barely registered in my projections. Now, all I need to do is check my transmission databank. Mobius is always filling it up with his psychotic calls. Oh yes, there's the schematics, just like you said. How truthful.
I told you. Alright. Glad that you received the schematics.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Your answer isn't filling me with confidence, Klein.
No. I mean, yes. You just need to analyze these technologies for a moment. They are extremely advanced, you know?
Why did you have me get them if you don't know how they would help?
I know how these technologies work. Of course I know. If you remember, we described them in clearly abstract, contradictory statements before. Why would we do that if we weren't certain on how to use them? Yes, so let me... a bit. I'll figure it out.
The antenna. Any chance it was damaged or broke the X2 array once removed?
So you're saying it's the X2 array, not the antenna I should be examining? That was most likely my plan, yes. Let me check something. Of course, I have it. The override sequence to open the Forbidden Zone door is hidden in the schematics. Well, not hidden, it's actually right there, behind the programming equivalent of coffee stains. It's embedded in what seems to be recursive code. It's badly commented there and there. Oh, and null pointers very sloppy, Mobius. You see, using the antenna to boost the emitter's sonic frequency and the stealth suit to bypass the Forbidden Zone lock, yes, that could work. Was that my plan? It must have been. Sometimes I truly surprise myself. The door is open, and now Mobius will get his.
Yes. Oh, we don't have the... Oh, we're so close. I should have boosted up on my mentats and such. Well, we only have one path. There's no time to waste.
The door should be unsealed. Now, instead of being subjected to threats, we can now send an equally threatening message to Mobius. And that message is science. Deliver this message, and Big Mountain shall be freed from Mobius's reign of terror. You can go now. That's your cue.
Alright. So, we can now head to Mobius. Let's go, storyteller. We're on our way. Sink. Yeah. Should
Do
get
you
a check
require
out.
some additional services?
Yeah, I'm kind of addicted to a couple drugs.
And rightly so, I should think.
Yeah.
Alright then, let me just fire up the old interface for you.
Thank you. Yeah. Fix that addiction thing. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Ah, completely healthy. Beautiful. So now we can make our way to Mobius. Whoa!
Steady.
And we have some company. Ah! You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. Right here. Alright. Oh! Oh, it's glitching out on us! Oh, I can't believe it! It'd be a perfect shot. Ah, man. Can't believe that happened. Huh. Now it's turning on us. Chaos. Can't believe that. Look, what a wasted shot that was. So perfect. Storyteller, did you see that? Storyteller. Storyteller. Damn it. It's no time for a nap. Okay. We move on. Jeez. Always sleeping on the job. Let's make our way to Mobius. I think we can just fast travel. We've already made our way there. The Forbidden Zone Dome entrance. Let's make our way. Here we go. Oh, yeah,
Fighting over.
Things over. Oh my god. I forgot about this guy. So, we have our stealthy stealth suit, so we're pretty, we have a pretty high sneak.
The X-42 giant robo-scorpion is alive! Awaken my pet! Initiate your search and destroy protocol in the name of all that is Mobius!
Storyteller, did you see that? He didn't, he was having a nap. Lazy storyteller. Cardinal. Damn it. Some buff out here. We are gonna turn off the turrets here. We just have to hack this terminal. Come on. Come on, baby. Ah. Where's Storyteller? Ah, there you are. Some Nuka-Cola there. I think we're gonna have one. Alright, come on. Come on, terminal. Ah. Okay. Yes. Lucky. Haha. We can change the targeting parameters to the Scorpion. Nice. Wow. We have to get down. Oh, crazy. The Robo Scorpion's not even fighting back. He's just dying. Oh, that ended. Oh, okay. Ah, God.
Bad guys dealt with.
This is a pre-recorded attack message indicating my desire to commit violence on you.
So we can now use our sonic emitter to...
Time to fight.
Oh no! Why isn't it taking down the doors? What do you mean? What kind of glitch is this? It's not good. Oh, there it goes. Did you see that?
This is a pre-recorded attack message indicating my desire to commit violence on you. Galaxy News Radio.
Storyteller.
I'm sworn to carry your burdens.
Thank you. I like this. I like this. We have some tinfoil hat here. What if the storyteller never takes off his power armor because he's just a sentinel or sentient piece of power armor made by like the think tank in a an experiment? I like that. I like that. It's possible. Oh, why am I taking stuff? Storyteller, come on. I like that. That's a good theory. I'm gonna give Storyteller that, and I'm gonna give Storyteller that layer. That should remove our burden here. Thank you, Storyteller.
This is a pre-recorded attack message indicating my desire to commit violence on you.
Why aren't these disappearing? It's so weird.
This is a pre-recorded attack message indicating my desire to commit violence on you.
I like that. Yeah, totally weird, eh? Look! I have to go into my Pip-Boy, and then it disappears.
This one looks pretty tough.
It's quite the glitch. Activate backup generator? Yes. Oh!
Fighting over.
Galaxy in a 3-dog. Galaxy News Radio. The number one.
Let's go get him.
station in the greater metropolitan area.
He's almost, he's almost done.
Most of Washington, D.C.
Ready? Steady. Fighting.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. We did it. We did it, storyteller. We did it.
What is it? Death claws?
No. We just killed the giant scorpion. Anything else to say?
See you later.
Yeah. That's what I thought. So let's move on. Whew, that was close. Maybe a Nuka-Cola right about now would be pretty refreshing. Let's make our way up to confront Mobius. Mobius. Here we have the holotape, the audio sample for Mobius Robo Scorpion. Want to pick that up? Let's see. I think that's the last recalibration file. Yes. Let's check that out. Field research. Find samples for the biological research station. Okay. It continues on. Oh man. Clear that out. Alright. Well, let's go meet Mobius. I think we should change our apparel. We're gonna put on Dr. Klein's scrubs. It's got a science and a intelligence of +2. What else do we have? This will give us an extra perception. The first recon beret. Yes, we're gonna need everything we can. Everything we can against Mobius. We're gonna take some mentats. Hope we don't get addicted. Yes. That will give us another boost. And drink some Coca-Cola. What else do we have? Pretty good. Do we have any speech magazines? We have Programmer's Digest. We're gonna read that. That'll give us some increased science. And survival. Why not? Survival. And what else do we have? Good. Strength. We don't need any buff out. Okay. What do we have? Science. Where's our science? 100. Okay. That's good. Speech is 72. That's not good.
Did I do something wrong?
Yes. Hopefully we can talk our way out with science. Where's Mobius? Mobius. Mobius.
Hmm? Yo, hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. A little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely.
Surrender, Mobius. I don't want to fight you.
Oh, well, that's good. Were we supposed to fight? I certainly don't feel violent, but, well, these contraptions make it hard to tell.
You aren't exactly what I was expecting.
Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I.
I just imagine Dr. Mobius would be this powerful, evil henchman. You're just a smashed up old robot. Anyways, why did you steal my brain?
Oh, a variety of reasons. You're something of a homily. Anomaly? You're really quite special, and not in the cranially challenged way. You see, you are the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own success, as it were. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, well, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brains moving around of their own volition.
Oh my god. Exactly. I want my brain so I can leave.
Now, that seems to be rather hormonal of you. Flight or fight response, you know. Hard to cut that out completely. Your brain is here, safe with me. We chat over mentats.
I was curious about some things.
Oh, curiosity. I experience that less now that I know everything. Or maybe it was when I found out some unpleasant answers.
I can fix your monitor. If you're getting ghost reception, I can fix that. I can't fix your monitor. I'm sorry, Mobius.
The ghosts aren't real? That changes everything. Why, I can save my computing power for other perceptual impossibilities. Please be my guest. The receptor is there, and the side-switching wobbly bob, just turn that. Good, good. Better? Oh, yes, that feels wonderful. This is even better than my afternoon mentats break.
You're welcome. Well, you don't seem aggressive. Why broadcast threats to the think tank?
Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that. Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. Then, watch out! So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe like a big spherical lung. As for the Psycho, sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up. Go in the wrong tube. Still, served its purpose.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I was curious about some things.
I find things curious as well. Go on.
Can you tell me more about these robo-scorpions?
Well, every scientist needs an army. Mine came to me after these rather large scorpions kept coming in from the desert, like poisonous frosting. How scary, I thought, but they had survived when nothing else had. Perfect candidates for improvement as a reward for their tenacity. Then I thought, what if they shot energy bolts and acted as walking eyes and data-drained computers and acted as bullhorns? Then I made them bigger. Then I thought about custard. I do so love custard. Or was it mustard? Mustard custard. I miss sugars and salts.
Sounds like you built the robo-scorpions, issued threats to keep the think tank occupied.
Did I? Maybe I did. Can't have them leaving. Some reason for it. Ethics or, conscience? You and your brain are quite alike. I'm sure it knows the raisins better than I do.
Everything you've told me doesn't add up. Your plan, even your name, Mobius?
Dr. Mobius. Rather catchy, isn't it? It's my name, and my new name overwrote the old one. This name's as real as you or I, although I believe your brain expressed similar incredulity at the nature of such an appellation. Someone's been watching too many old-world science fiction movies, it said. I believe it meant me. I must admit I have a vulnerability for holotape fantasies of planets and robots and all that is forbidden. As for the name I was born with, like the think tank, we were all reprogrammed to forget them, take on new names. It enforces the recursion loop in our perception programming.
You reprogram their names as part of a recursion loop? What, to trap their processors?
Now, trap is a rather harsh word, like excrement. Not an inappropriate word, but still rather harsh. But, yes, I did take some liberties with their programming. It's all right, they don't remember. I certainly didn't until you said trap, and then I said excrement, and then...
Recursion loop is designed to prevent the flow of information, so...
The radar fence to keep the think tank hemmed in wasn't really enough. They keep testing things. They would have found a way to disarm it. I suspect I have Plan 9s in place, but I may have coded myself to forget them, just in case. They're probably very dangerous, lethal, or worse. So I had to do something else to keep them occupied here, or as you like to say, trapped. I prefer to have several Plan 9s in case the 7s fail.
Klein, Mobius, O's a circle, 8's an infinity symbol. They're all loops. I get it.
Oh, you figured it out. No pun intended. Dr. O, which is actually not his real name multiplied, since you can't multiply his real name in the first place. Ouroboros, Klein, they have all forgotten themselves. And not only themselves, but the world, sense of time, and history. All that is left is what's here. I reprogrammed their chronometers, geometers, and cartography programs. This is now their world, here, Big Mountain. It was a merciful lobotomy, really, thinking back. They were my friends, but sometimes they would take things too far. And the world isn't ready for that kind of too-far thing-taking. That's my professional opinion, anyway. And I am told I was once quite professional.
Minor detail, but a snake devouring its own is Ouroboros, not Ouroboros. And I don't know how to pronounce that correctly. So that's gonna have to do.
Really? It is so unlike me to make an error in anything I do.
Well, you know, Mobius, I am quite smart. But if you lobotomize the think tank, why terrorize them?
Well, it's simple. Despite their many failings, they are rather bright. They are the think tank for a reason. That I didn't change. Without something to distract them, make them afraid, they would simply deduce what had happened. And when they start deucing it up, Then you came along, the final variable solved. They saw that their world was larger than they perceived. Bacteria, finally able to see its host.
There were other visitors, though. Why am I different?
There have been other visitors to make them doubt their perceptions, but you are the one who dialed back their monitor micromagnifiers. You were irrefutable proof that there was a world outside. And then there was the whole brain fiasco, which forced me to take steps. See, your brain had a special kind of wrinkle, a uniquity that they had never thought to try in all their countless escape attempts.
The bullet that went into my brain. Doc Mitchell tried to patch me up, but...
Yes, very good. I should have mentats ingest you instead of the other way around. Mentats. In any event, you showed up at the think tank, and because you had suffered a cranial injury in just the right place, bullets in the head are usually much more fatal, and yours was a light case of bullet headitis. But it was enough for the autodoc in the sink to change its programming to fix the problem, and the brain extraction technology for once worked. That gave the think tank the knowledge its brains couldn't possess. With that knowledge, the procedure can be reversed. If they obtain that procedural data, they can use it to mush and modify their cranial cells into hosts to slip past the radar fence. I'm sure of it. And once they're off the reservation...
So if I don't get my brain back in my head, I can't leave? Ever?
Oh no. I doubt your brain would be so unreasonable. It already knows the trick of it, you see. Doesn't need to be in a host body at all.
Ugh.
If you become friends or exist in an uneasy truce with weapons aimed at each other, it would unlock the fence for you. Well, once the think tank was dealt with, of course, your brain is a responsible sort. Doesn't want mad scientists running around everywhere.
Klein said they had the idea to get 3 technologies after your broadcast. Coincidence?
I consider coincidence to be profanity, along with the words astrology, herbal tea, and luck. So watch it, potty mouth.
Yes.
My threat broadcast is designed to instill and install fear. And along with the emotional download, other data rides the fear carrier wave. It prompted them to focus on retrieving those technologies and bring them to attack me. And coincidentally, pardon my language, all those technologies are needed to put a brain, your brain, back into its skull properly.
Oh, yeah. I love that line about coincidence, I was saying. About being a naughty word. It's so good. It's so great. So great. Let's see. Was there any other data transmitted in your threat broadcast?
Yes, my overly aggressive cammed-up broadcast was designed to keep reinforcing the forget, fear, rinse, and repeat program. Oh, and the get me the things to castrate your only possible escape attempt. But I couldn't delete you or your arrival any more than I could the other visitors. Only so much science can do when you started talking to them. You're really quite difficult to ignore, you know. It's because you're, well, Rather intriguing, if you'll forgive an old brain for saying so.
Alright, but the think tank downloaded the schematics, not the items. They can rebuild them.
Oh, that means my plan is a total failure. That is unfortunate. Oh well, at least I tried.
Alright, well, what is the purpose of the technologies, Mobius?
The X2 antenna can be used to focus your alpha wave frequency thought patterns. The sneaky suit? Why, it houses a cardiac regulator. And the sonic sound wave projecto emitter was never intended as a weapon. It was a medicinal vertebrae pulse desensitizer. In short, brains, a heart, and courage. Spine. I think there was a story once where a band of murderous thugs sought these things. They had them all the time in the story. Didn't stop them from murdering to get them. And it won't stop the think tank either.
Well, I was curious about some things.
Yes, this is getting interesting. You are just filled with these little slices of curiosity, aren't you?
Yes. I need my brain back. Enough, Mobius.
Do you? You seem fine without it. And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well, you should respect its wishes.
Ask my brain? Okay, Mobius.
Indeed. The goodbye part of our little chat, then. Goodbye. Please mind the equations on the floor.
Okay. And that's welcome to level 37. It's good, this is good. What are we gonna do? Pump up our sneak a bit. And lockpick. Explosives. Yes, I like that. Bit more in the sneak. Alright. Oh, we have a wild wasteland. What was it? Here we can find Dr. Mobius's scrubs, and we get a they have a 15 science bonus. Wow! 1 charisma and a 2 intelligence. We'll grab that. Thank you.
Imaginary numbers right now.
And yeah, that sounds sweet. Thanks, Hacker Nerd's Fortune. I will, drop those in the comments, and I will review them all. And then I will, I'll check it out. I will share what I find beneficial in there. Sounds like you got some good mods put together. Are you writing the mods yourself, the Hacker Nerd's Fortune? Alright, we'll take all that. Any, let's see, we'll check out everything. So I really need to go talk to my brain, but we're just gonna take a quick look around here. See if we can get anything. We have a few bottle caps. We have a proton throwing axe. Mobius, he is smart. Scrap electronics. No, but I tried to make mods. It didn't really work out. Yeah, I've tried out myself. It's not as easy as it looks, is it? It definitely.
Connected to the proton.
But they're cool though. Awesome. Well, thanks for that. Whoa, whoa, whoa! We're freaking out. Whoa! Can we zoom in here? Whoa! Okay. Sorry. Just had a little moment there. Sweet Jesus, that's a lot of mentats. We're taking every goddamn pack of mentats. Wow. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Look, it's a poster of all of them. Aww. Isn't that sweet? Huh. Storyteller, what do you think? Alright, we'll open the metal box. That's sweet. Awesome. Thanks for that. Yeah, good info. Always interested in checking out mods. Enjoy the Nexus community. I am of course, a donator to have access to the full mods and such. And here we find my brain sleeping. Hi, brain. Hi.
Well, well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been? Crawling through pits of radioactive muck again?
Are you my brain?
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie?
There's no need to be so sarcastic. I mean, meeting your brain is a slightly odd event.
Yes, well, believe me, the opposite is equally true. Good Lord, have you bathed at all since they pulled me out of you?
Yeah, because running around a crater full of bizarre science experiments, hygiene is a top priority.
Well, I see sarcasm hasn't eluded you. Fine, perhaps now isn't the best time, but it's the principle of the thing.
Listen, you're my brain, so you better be more respectful.
Oh, had I? What exactly will you do if I don't? Not put me back in that cranial dungeon you call your head? Heavens forbid.
Once you're back in my head, I'll watch television. Lots of television. Reality television. You got that?
You wouldn't. That's inhuman.
I would. And I'd follow up with alcohol and ant nectar cocktail every night.
You're a monster. A deranged, self-destructive monster.
How the hell did Mobius get a hold of my brain?
After the think tank extracted me from your skull, they
going
fell
on
to
here?
bickering amongst themselves. I'm sad to say we were quite forgotten about. Dr. Mobius saw an opportunity to gain some leverage and had me spirited away to his dome.
Ah, that seems like a pretty unlikely coincidence.
Hardly. Dr. Mobius keeps a close optical sensor on the goings-on at the think tank. As soon as he saw the opportunity, he took it.
Ooh, how did he manage that?
I don't know. I'm afraid the trauma of our separation rendered me quite insensate. I didn't come around until I was safely ensconced in this tank. I'm quite sure whatever he did was highly scientific, though.
Well, that answers that, eh? On to something else.
Well, as long as your curiosity is satisfied.
Oh, it's not, but... Don't you want to be reunited? I thought you'd be happy to get back inside my head, you know? Back, you know, in here?
I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you.
But, what about the good things? What about a cool breeze on your cheek? The smell of food? Love?
Overrated biological feedback. Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that meat. Oozing hormones.
So what? You'd rather just stay here, in this tank, never leaving it. Whatever the hell this stuff is anyways.
Well, certainly there might be some things I miss about being ambulatory. We have seen some incredible sights, haven't we? Jason Bright and his followers launching into the vast unknown. Helios 1 coming back online. But still, given the tremendous, potentially life-ending peril that went along with those, yes, I'd rather stay here.
Well, if you like being stuck in here so much, maybe I'll just leave you.
Oh no, please don't leave me here in this nice, safe dome where I have access to nutritive fluids and a fully indexed library. Please don't deprive me of being dragged through a landscape so bleak it was actually improved by the end of the world. I don't know how I could bear it.
Look, what happened to the think tank? Do you want to end up like them after a few hundred years? I mean, this is crazy.
It's true, the brains here have experienced some degree of deterioration. I'm confident that with a few decades of work, I can solve the problem.
Then surely you've taken into account the corrosive effects of long-term exposure to biogel.
Of course I accounted for that! Do you think I'm so stupid? No, you're right. Maintaining my current functionality will be harder than I thought. This bears some further looking into.
So, what would happen to me if I left you here?
Let me see. I suppose you'd continue on much as you are now, using that synthetic thinking machine to do the heavy lifting. Unless, of course, the batteries run out. But that seems unlikely.
And if I put you back?
I'm not entirely sure. I suppose there's a chance that the reintegration would create some improved synergy between us. What form that might take, though, I cannot say.
Fine. You can stay here. Not like I need this hassle anyway.
Oh no, you don't need this hassle. You're too busy treating your body like a canvas of sucking flesh wounds to deal with your brain.
This is ridiculous. I can't leave my brain here to rot.
If you want me back, we need to establish some ground rules. First, showers!
Showers?
Second, regular checkups. Regular, mind you, and from a reputable doctor.
Check? What do you mean?
That Julie Farkas woman, for example, she seems to know a thing or two.
Yeah, I like
Third,
her.
you need to listen to me more than your hormonal choir and genitalian orchestra. Promise me that, and you've got a deal.
Ugh. Brain, come on. Fine. Fine, you got a deal. You got a deal, okay?
Really? I didn't expect you to actually agree to that. I'm afraid that was a bit of a bluff, really. I'm not going with you.
Oh, really?
Of course you do. How scintillating.
Come on, let's go. We're getting out of here.
Ugh, crawl back in there? Are you mad? I don't know where you've been. For all I know, you're riddled with disease or packing one of those delightful head wounds you seem to attract. I'm not crawling back into your head just to ooze right back out again.
Ah, come on. You're my brain, and I'm your body. This is meant to be, baby!
Are you coming on to me?
Yeah.
Sweet Lord, I don't even have the words for how repugnantly wrong that is. Please tell me we weren't that perverse when I was in your head.
Well, yeah.
Anyways, even if that was on the table, we have a problem.
What?
Even if I wanted to settle myself back in your skull and go to all the trouble of reconnecting nerve endings, Dr. Mobius doesn't have the tools here. We would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are inclined to share.
Well, let's go make him share. Come on, brain. It's stomping time.
Oh, lovely. We've reached the mindless violence portion of the program. Tell me, what exactly are you, and I use the word loosely, planning?
I'm gonna give them a demonstration of the physics behind a small, fast-moving chunk of lead.
Now that you mention it, I do miss that lovely rat-a-tat-boom a bit. It's just not the same without a body to feel the recoil. What's the next step, then?
That's my brain. I'll handle the brains. You stay here. You'll be more useful outside of my head.
That arrangement suits me fine. Do try not to get too many holes drilled in your head, will you? I may want to drop by for sentimental reasons. Right then. You'd best be off, hadn't you? The think tank will be waiting. No, don't worry about me. When you're gone, I'll flush myself over to the sink. It's amazing how far you can get in this place with a good flush.
Alright.
I'll keep myself hidden in the ductwork. Klein won't suspect I'm inside the dome, so he won't know the pacification field no longer works on us.
Ah, perfect.
I can also upgrade the sink's autodock with the procedures to reinstall your heart and spine, assuming you want all that flesh and gristle back.
Yeah.
With any luck, I'll see you in the sink when this is all over.
Okay. Good deal, brain. We'll see you back there. Haha. That's right. That's right, Mobius. I just took my brain back.
Oh, I see you and your brain reached a compromise. How pleasant.
Yeah.
I hypothesize after the indignant frequencies my receptors had recepted, such a partnership-based conclusion would be low on the likely scale.
My brain told me that the think tank needs to be stopped. Can you help?
If I recall, I had a plan that was working, whatever it was. I don't think it reached fruition. I would recall fruit if it had happened. I wasn't trying to kill them, just keep them out of trouble. What was that plan? Blast. I probably wrote it down on the floor somewhere.
Well, I don't want to keep them out of trouble. I want to kill them. Do we want to kill them? I don't know. What was the plan you had, Mobius?
Something ingenious and needlessly complicated, I expect. I may have already told you and forgotten it. I forgot I had forgotten pencils until one day I found one. Spent days studying its purpose before my memory circuit kicked in. Felt quite silly.
Okay. Well, anything I could do to stop them that doesn't require violence?
Well, you could try and appeal to their humanity. That's a tired cliche. And really, when they were humans, they weren't very good humans.
I'd like to make the effort. At least try. Let's try it out.
Well, there's many things they have forgotten, sitting in their bowls. Friendship, the thrill of discovery. Love, masturbation, the usual. Much like your brain, I am certain there is something you can spark within each of them. Memories, hormones. A wise man once said, "The eyes do more than see. Make them see, if you can. Or, if not, you can always make them succumb to fear." It certainly worked for me, for a time. Then you came along, and bravery and/or desperation trumped that little idea. Back to the drawing board, I suppose. Or is this the end? Hard to tell.
Scare them? How?
Oh, tell them I'm still alive. We had a nice chat, and we agree on a few things. That's true, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Or you could kill me and lie about it. Either way, it would be interesting. And if you are partial to lying and deception, well, you could tell them a ludicrous lie. The more over the top, the better. That's my experience. They're more than a little gullible. Better make it convincing, though, or it'll be the dissection table and vivisectors for you. And if you speak of me, please try and make me look good. I am Dr. Mobius, after all, not some lab assistant teacher's aide.
Okay, okay. Can I have a mentat?
Why, of course you can. I am well versed in the science of sharing. Well, when not chemmed out of my sphere.
Haha, thank you. Okay, well, Mobius, it's been a slice, but it's time for me to go.
Indeed. The goodbye part of our little chat, then. Goodbye. Please mind the equations on the floor.
Okay. I think we'll meet again, Mobius. I think we'll meet again. Let's move out. We have collected some stuff around here. Oh, yes. Can't leave without Dr. Mobius's glove. And we have Dr. Mobius's outfit also. We already grabbed that. His scrubs, that's great. Even better than Dr. Klein for science. It's great. But we are going back out in the waste. Where is Dr. Mobius's glove? Huh. So we have Dr. Klein's glove, and now we have Dr. Mobius's glove. Very nice.
Shh. We're very stealthy.
Yes, we are. Shh.
Try not to get injured. We're fresh.
Let's make our way back now.
Medics reserves empty.
For the exciting conclusion
Who do you
of...
think is cuter, Dr. Klein or Dr. Boros?
Ugh, I already told you, Boris. Boros. Oh, it's dark. Wow, that's nice. It's kind of beautiful. Definitely agree to that. Definitely. That's a nice view too. I'm also enjoying that. That's pretty killer. Stars. Huh. Almost wish I was there. So... can now make our way back to the sink. Open to the sink. Oh, thanks. Back at ya. Cool guy too. It's nice to talk to you.
Might
Nice.
I be of service, sir?
No, I'm good. No, I'm good.
Very good, sir.
It's nice to have good company in the chat. My
No? I don't know. Oh, please, please tell me you brought me some coffee cups.
No, I didn't bring any coffee cups.
Sure. Nobody wants to hang out with Muggy.
Right. Sorry, Muggy. I'm sorry. I think we're ready to go talk to the everybody. We're just gonna put on some apparel. We need as much science as we can. We're gonna go with. We're gonna keep the first recon beret. Get that perception boost. We have our health regeneration, endurance +1. Our sunglasses, perception +2. Okay, what else can we do here? 84 mentats. 83 now. Okay. That's a lot of mentats. Wow, look at the value of that. 1,600 caps. It's amazing. I don't know, I really like... I don't know.
Bye-bye.
I like my mentats. So let's go to the think tank. Oh, we're getting the tracer from the right now. Wow, what a glitch. What a glitch. Oh, thank you very much. That's such a nice comment. Thanks so much. It's good to have nice people watching. So we have science +100. I think we're about ready. We already took a mentat. We don't have we're not gonna get any better speech. But that won't help us. Strength. I do like my buff out though. You can't stack the chems. Unfortunately, you can't stack the chems. You should be able to stack the chems. I was gonna say, if I was in Fallout New Vegas, I think I would definitely be into the mentats. I don't know. They just sound like a good time. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why. Just putting it out there. I'll have one of those and medicine. That might help us. Yeah. I don't know. Here you go. Oh my god. This is freaky. Klein?
The lobotomite rich.
Oh, look at the light right in the middle. Ah. I found my brain. Now you and I are going to settle things.
I recommend watching your tone with me, lobotomite. Now, your brain. Hand it over, or we'll extract it again.
I'm not handing my brain over. There's some things we need to discuss.
And what could we possibly have to speak about? You have the brain, we have the technology. All you must do is surrender. With it, we can finally leave this place. I cannot tell you how boring this place gets, chopping up the landscape and everything in it. And we have so many questions to ask your brain first. About this Mojave place. A fertile testing ground for our experiments.
Oh my god. I can't believe this. Wow, we have a lot of dialogue. Mobius and I talked it over. Reached an understanding.
You are lying. No, you are not. Your heartbeat, perspiration, all excessively confident and sure of yourself. Why would you reason with that maniac? He'll destroy us all!
Maybe you should confer with your colleagues first, there, Klein?
Nonsense. Confer, colleagues. Those are two words I do not recognize.
Go ahead.
Dr. Klein, I must intercept. Please, do not harm the lobotomite.
Yeah?
I'm not going to harm it. I'm going to dissect it until it's dead. Why the sudden intersection, Dalla?
Yeah, because.
I cannot stand a sweet breathing organism breathing in and out to suddenly not breathe. We must keep it alive for study.
Yes, yes.
Slow study.
Thank you, Dalla.
Dalla, these vocalized pauses are unlike you. What do you care?
We're in love. We're in love.
You know, this
Klein.
lobotomite, it's a great sounding board. You respect ideology, right? This one's, well, it's got good ideas.
Silence, Dr. O. This is a think tank decision. Save your objections until after I have decided our course of action.
You know what, Klein? Stick a straw in your tank and suck yourself. Long and deep. And my name is Zero.
Yes.
Yeah, a big, fat zero with a slash through it.
That's right, Klein.
Slash as a designator. Why, that is brilliant. But how did you...
The lobotomite taught me that. Taught me a name is more than, that I should take pride in things. Like names.
Yes.
And... you know what? Forget it, Klein. I hate you. And your theory of brachial beam oscillation? The Chinese had it first, you copycat.
How dare you? Brachial beam oscillation was solely my discovery. I expressly told you that and deleted all evidence to the contrary. It's 2-8. Why are you acting like this? You've never refused to commit necessary surgery before. And this lobotomite needs its surgery.
That's right. 8-2.
What is wrong with you?
I have everybody.
You sound brain scrubbed, blindly agreeing with the lobotomite. What?
If I may, I feel as if I must be the voice of reason here. This lobotomite is much like us. Regarding even animals and pets as nothing more than avenues to promote science. There is good here. Instead of ending its life on the table, we should prolong its suffering in the name of science. Like good old Gabe, the finest of lab specimens.
Yeah, Klein.
Why am I even listening to you fools? Enough of this mutinous chorus. If there's a word I hate, it's mutiny. And the word jism, which never made any sense to me. It's ridiculous putting j and zm together like that. Nonsense! I count as 5. Like the mighty human hand I once had, with its 5 penises clenched in a fist.
Oh, it sounds like your math is wrong, and the odds aren't good.
Nonsense! The mathematics of this situation are on our side, lobotomite. I believe... No, wait. Carry the 2, then... If this were a democracy, I would be concerned. We are too scientific for that. So just surrender.
It's not a democracy. It's a research facility. And over half your colleagues dispute your findings.
You dare use logic against me?
Yes, I do. Here's the deal. I'm not going to surrender. You are.
That's no deal at all. There's a whole world beyond the crater, filled with ideas and possibilities. We could have escaped, seen it all for ourselves, tested it, prodded at it, made it squirm.
You can still do that. Here. Quietly. For me.
For you? And for science?
Yes.
I have a strange sensation that I would like that. How odd. Very well, partner. The think tank is at your service as long as you do not destroy us.
Yes! That's right. All good. Everybody's alive. This is like my favorite possible outcome. Fine.
Thank you for what you have done. The helping, that is. We like that.
You're welcome.
I feel an odd emotion. Gratitude? Attitude? No, wait. Gratitude. That's it.
No problem.
Yes, a most goodbye.
Goodbye, Klein. I will be back to pillage more of your lands. Eventually we will gather all the technologies from Big Mountain, but it's just a matter of time.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others. Which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The courier had scoured much of the Big Empty, although secrets still remained in the crater's depths. Perhaps that was for the best, however. Curiosity, while sometimes rewarded for its efforts, often proves to be equally dangerous.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone. As much as he had attempted to create better scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less success. These failures didn't bother him overmuch. Once the rush of mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event. After all, the bright young mind who had come to visit him in the Forbidden Zone had already exceeded his expectations.
The sink atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other.
I love all these characters here.
This all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
Aww.
The biological research station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden.
My seed, baby.
So that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours.
Yeah.
The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip.
On a paperclip.
It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt. Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat. One of them eventually transferred to the Lightwave Dynamics plant and began a long, unrequited affair with one of the holograms.
The sink continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magnetohydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the Big Empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean. Once it learned of the innovative toxins plant, however, it gained new purpose. It sought to develop antitoxins to flush into its drains and counteract the poisons bleeding into the soil.
The toaster continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts. After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other Sync personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub.
Aww.
Sparking and hissing, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Muggy did his best to collect
Poor
coffee cups,
Toaster.
although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village.
Aw, Muggy.
It might have been the end for poor Muggy. Except, he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an
Muggy.
asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
Blind-eye old Jefferson.
Blind-eye old
Eventually
Jefferson.
discovered a new sound. Silence.
Silence.
It only made him more filled with the blues than before. It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches. Although he forgot their names much too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre were bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
As the courier ran through the X-8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 continued to scan for the subject and the stealth suit prototype long after the test was over. Frustrated and unable to find its lost technology, X-13 expanded its network of laser tripwires, sensors, and robo-brains out across Big Mountain. This glittering blue light beam forest cleanly bisected anything that entered its depths, slicing them into small segmented parts for easy disposal.
Very nice.
The courier left the brain at the Big Empty.
Oh yeah, my
thing to
brain!
say, but it was the truth.
I forgot my
Brains are less
brain!
important than they may seem. When the courier's body finally passed, the brain was saddened. It kept on, remembering the vessel that had once contained it. Even at the end, when it started to fail, however, the brain resisted going into a floating chassis like the think tank. It never said why. Perhaps it was out of respect for the courier's body. All things must come to an end, and to hang on to the past is something that's not to be undertaken lightly.
Dr. Klein and the think tank remained alive, unaware of the world outside. They looped through their daily routine, none the wiser about the world beyond, although perhaps wiser was the wrong word. The world outside belonged to the courier, and if anyone would shape it, well, the courier had already called dibs.
There is an expression in the wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
And here we
They
go.
stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, old world blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia. It became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was old world blues, and new world hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal Ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The Sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
And yes, we've acquired the Big Mountain Transportal Ponder? Transportal Ponder. What a word. What a fantastic word that is. It's capable of transporting you, and you alone, between the Mojave Wasteland and the Big MT. So to return to the Mojave or go back to the Big MT from the Mojave, simply equip the Transportal Ponder as you would any weapon, pull the trigger, and away you'll go. Note that it won't work in interiors or combat situations. Okay. Woo! Thanks, everybody. And we get to level up one more time before we leave this place. I think we're going to put it in sneak and science. I'm going to leave a little bit of room because I know there's still some books to recover in the Mojave. So it's good to leave that like a little bit of room so you can find some books. Let's go 8. And welcome to 38. What do we want to do now? I'm getting to that point now where like I've got all the main perks that I want. So now it's just get Steam. There's always reference to the Lonesome Road. Yes, the Lonesome Road. That's another good DLC. Is that Lonesome Road? That is. I haven't done that in so long. I think I should. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Good idea. I do like that. That's the Divide. It's a Divide, right? The Divide. It's been a while. It's not like the DLC I go to first, so sometimes I don't even play it for a playthrough. But you're right, it's a very good DLC. Now I need to pick a perk. Let's go. Atomic perk, slightest vibrations. Animal friend. Yes, the Divide. Yeah, that is a great DLC. That's a good. There's so much. This game was pretty good for DLC. New Vegas was so much. The DLC was so much more enjoyable than Fallout 4, I would say overall. But I guess that's just a personal opinion. I still do like Fallout 4. I just wish they would have incorporated more New Vegas parts of the game. But yeah, I know, yeah, Obsidian, Bethesda, blah blah blah. But yeah, they're both great games. They're all good games, really. Can't complain. I'm gonna do that one, Mad Bomber, because I like making stuff. Well, thank you everybody. It's been a slice. Thank you all my personalities. Oh, everybody's crazy. Big Mountain. Let's go. Let's go home. I've kind of missed the Mojave. Where is it? Alright, baby. Where's my thing? Where's my transponder? What's it called? Big Mountain Transponder. Okay. Here we go. Boom! To be honest, I don't even believe that New Vegas is canon. Interesting. That's an interesting theory. It is, I suppose in the way that it's so different. Is that the, conclusion? I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. But here we are. We are back in the Mojave. And since we were gone, we got the Explorer perk. So you can see now all the locations on the map that we haven't visited. Wow. So we have some exploring to do. Wow. It's crazy. So many locations in New Vegas. It's overwhelming. So yeah, now we're back. We can we were working on wild cards when we left. We have the boomer support, and we have to make contact with the Brotherhood of Steel still. We have to check out the tribes around this strip. We have to make it to Red Rock Canyon and make contact with the Khans. So yes, there's so many great things. Ah, yeah, how it's kind of left out of Fallout 4. Yeah, I could see that, I guess. There's small references in Fallout 4. I've seen examples in some of, like, Oxhorn's videos, for example. He does a lot of lore videos. He's tied some of them, but yeah, you're right. New Vegas is kind of the ignored, it's interesting. It is an interesting story. Apparently, I didn't play Fallout 1 or 2, but I think there's some material from the earlier Fallouts from pre-Bethesda, and yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but it is still one of my favorites. And Fallout 4 is definitely beautiful in its own right. I've wanted to restart Fallout 4 recently, but I just keep getting sucked back to New Vegas. There's so many great mods for it, it just opens it up. But anyways, I've been talking on, and I'm sure that's not that interesting. So, again, thank you. Thank you very much to hacker known as 4chan. It's been great chillin'. It's been great hanging out and talking with you. Great gang. Yeah, I can definitely see that. It's nice to talk about Fallout lore too. But yeah, because I could do that all day. It's hard to actually find on YouTube. It's the greatest thing. I barely have any followers on my YouTube page, but everybody who does come by is like a real Fallout aficionado, or someone who shares Fallout, the love of it as much as I do. So it's great. I played Fallout and 2, and there is the NC. Yeah, Shady Sands. Yeah, interesting. The Storyteller series. I haven't watched the complete Storyteller series, but that is something I should do. I've watched quite a bit of the Storyteller series, but yes, I definitely missed. There's so many episodes. What is there, like? I want to say there's like 60 or 70. I don't know. It went on for years, right? But it's awesome. I gotta go back. But again, thank you very much. I'm going to peace out of here. It's almost 10 o'clock my time here, and I have to get ready, go to bed, and go to work in the morning. Fun, fun. And 5:30 in the morning comes very quick. So, hopefully we'll catch up with you later. And yeah, again, it's great to talk lore. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for the support. Yes, and bye-bye. Have a great night.